Hey, it's Anthony with Land Title, here to bring you the Lafayette update for the month of August. And in this month, we have had some really interesting things happen, a little different than what we've seen in the rest of the county. So we've seen where we're going to have this really strong fall buyer's market, right? We've had dropping inventory in most of the markets, but Lafayette has actually still seen an increase in inventory and a drop in the numbers of under contracts and sales. Is that anything to be concerned about? Not really, because we're still at this incredibly low inventory level. We have 25 active units on the market in Lafayette. It's not like we're in some sort of a different market than we are in the other areas. It's just strange to see when the majority of the county has really seen inventory fall off again, which is going to create a lot more bidding wars. And you're just not going to see that, at least for this month, in Lafayette. Now, there's a little bit of inventory. There's a little bit of an opportunity here. I would jump on that if you're a buyer, right? Because you may not see this the rest of the year. You're going to see decreased inventory as you normally do seasonally through a lot of these years, right? You generally see inventory decrease all the way through the end of the year. So expect that still to happen. Now, your average sales price, as you can see in this chart, has been booming 23-24% year over year. Probably not too far off. We're probably somewhere around that 15-20%, but 24% is $161,000 more for the average house in Lafayette than it was a year ago, which is just incredible. So what's really happening? You can see the total number of sales taking place, very healthy market out in Lafayette this year. We probably will fall short of some of these numbers in the fall that we saw last year because of that big increase, that pent-up demand from the spring that we didn't really get. But do expect for us to see some very healthy, strong sales numbers for the fall. We could easily end up very similar to where we were last year, which is good. It's very good for the Lafayette real estate world. There's only 0.7 months of inventory in the market, 4 months being the balanced market, 4 to 6 months. So still an excellent time to sell. This is the first year ever where we've really seen, actually, I shouldn't say ever. I mean, last year was also pretty good in the fall, but where we really see maybe a good time to put your home on the market. You don't need to wait for the spring market. You didn't miss out, right? You still have these low inventory levels. Get those homes on the market. And buyer demand is so high, and it's finally starting to come up a little bit where it may not sell the first weekend, but it's going to sell quick. You can see we've been bouncing around really, really low this year for our days in the market. 31 days on market right now, which is basically the length of a full contract, right, with a loan. And that's kind of where we're at. So they are going under contract fast. There's going to be a little bit more inventory in Lafayette to see than elsewhere around it, but that doesn't mean it's not a good time to list because it's still such a strong seller's market. Now, if you have any other questions, you want to talk about other markets in the area, I'm Anthony at Land Title. Hope to catch you on the next video.